Recording in progress.
Yes, oh yes, baby. You know what time it is. It's the 100 Proof Football Podcast from the Rocky Mountains of Utah all the way down to the Panhandle of Florida. My name is Paul Kleckler, joined as always by my co-host Adam Pope, baby. How you doing today, man? We got some big trades, big news, some combine results. Chomping at the bit, man. I love that sound. Talk to me, man.
First.
Come on.
First.
What?
Happy International Women's Day.
Is International Women's Day? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that
Women's Day, Women's Day.
Is that
same
what you're
thing.
leading the podcast off with, man?
Yes, I'm celebrating now. 8% of
Hey,
women
I am
viewers.
a big fan of women, so cheers to the women out there. Cheers to the women. All right, all right. I will drink to that, sir. What you drinking on today, by the way?
I got some, like right now I'm drinking on Eagling, but I got some silver bullets just in case, the trade rumors and stuff.
In case that wheel gets spun, huh? I got my chug grenades over here as well, man. I'm drinking that Buffalo Trace though. I'm not scared of the Chad. I'm not scared of the wheel. We doing it, man. We doing it. So big news, man. Big news today, bro. Russell Wilson, the Mile High, Rodgers, all the way to his house. Dude, big deals, big money. Talk to me.
I think Jerry Judy had the best, sum up. His Instagram, as soon as he went with Rodgers, he had that little face and then an hour and a half later, he's like, oh, it's lit. We're on fire.
It's on,
let's
baby.
go, So, that sums it up best. You went from, we got the coach. We're probably going to end up getting Rodgers somehow. And as time went on, it's like, okay, I still have faith, but it's kind of quiet. And then the devastating news this morning, re-signed Rodgers, your heart just sank. Mine actually cheered because I was like, okay, my coaching pick was correct. And then about an hour later, I was like, oh, yes, the Russell Wilson trade looks really good.
It does, especially for everybody else in orange and blue. It's a lot of people said they were a quarterback away. We'll have to see. It's a huge upgrade for them. Best quarterback they've had since Manning. Clearly, not even close. And the Seahawks got some things they needed too, man. They got a lot of draft picks because they need some. The NFC Championship were both comprised of teams in their division. The other team in their division was the last undefeated team of the regular season before they went on a downward spiral. So they need some help. They got some catching up to do. All of a sudden, they've been lapped by some folks in their division, it seems like. So they got a good D tackle, good tight end. They got Drew Lock. I hope they're not counting on. For Seahawks Nation, man, I hope y'all aren't counting on Drew Lock going forward, man. I hope they, get you somebody in the draft, something, another trade, whatever. But
you mean he's not your fantasy keeper?
Yeah, he is not. He has somebody. Somebody had him in our league though, but not to be named. But want to be interesting. Just throwing it out there. They got all that first round picks and all that stuff. Why don't you use them and go get Deshaun Watson? If you think he's gonna play, it is International Women's Day for crying out loud. So maybe we can't even say Deshaun Watson on the stream or something before we get canceled.
Whoa. I think you have to massage it in the stream. Yeah, I don't think you can just blurt it out like that.
Daddy, no!
I think you have to deep tissue that stuff in.
Yeah, but anyway, so they got fodder. They can go draft whoever they want. They can go trade. They got all the trade capital they could ever need. And I think the loser of the day is money-wise for sure is Devontae Adams because he got capped, man. He got tagged, man. So he got that franchise tag. He's not going to be making what anybody else in the league would pay him. But, he's got his quarterback. The only guy that's ever thrown him a ball for the most part.
To be the top 3 receiver for what, 4 or 5 years now in a row? And you're getting paid probably 20th best. It's pretty down there.
It's crazy.
I do feel for him, but I really do feel like I know Aaron Rodgers most people think he's an asshole, and I do agree with that. But I think he's like, dude, trust me, take that, and I got you, man.
Yeah. Well, and you and I were chatting earlier, man. I don't think that Rodgers would sign that motherfucking deal if he didn't be like, all right, but y'all either better trade or draft a receiver first over fucking all for once in your damn lives, once in my career. Give me a first round receiver besides fucking Adams to throw to, man. Go trade for him,
Yeah,
do something, man, but give it to me. Otherwise,
Amari
I ain't
Cooper's
signing
out
shit.
there.
And Amari Cooper, yeah, he is, isn't he?
I mean, hey,
Them Bama
he,
receivers on a roll, man. Him and Ruggs, dude. Come on, man.
what about Cooper?
Cooper, or we can talk about Cooper in a second, man. Well, let's
I wasn't
talk
going to
about
talk about Ridley.
let's Ridley's who I was thinking of. Yeah. Cooper
Yeah.
too. Cooper. Well, what are your thoughts on Cooper, by the way?
Uh, he just costs too much money. I mean, it's a business move in the NFL. Sometimes you got to make these business moves. He's paid as a top 5 receiver, and when he was on the field, he pretty much performed as a top 5, top 10. I mean, nothing too disparaging, but I mean that's a lot of money to eat, and you're gonna have to cut somebody. So if you got that much faith in CD Lamb and all these other guys, go for it. I mean, I think they got rid of Gallup, right?
I mean, look, all you gotta do is Google Amari Cooper, and you see trade proposal: Cowboys send Amari Cooper to Jets. Cooper has Patriots written all over him. 5 moves Bears should make in the offseason. Cowboys
Yeah.
botch handling of Cooper, Gallup, Dalton Schultz. All this stuff. So, I mean,
But doesn't that prove that he is a top end receiver? Because all these teams want to, hey, if he comes to us and make all these fantasies and stuff.
well, Gallup is still there right now. You mentioned Gallup; he's still there right now.
No, I think they're trying to get rid of
Well,
him too. But
they're saying that about Cooper and Gallup. I mean, they got some cap problems, faux show, but I don't know, man. I don't know who they're franchising this year. Have they franchised anybody? I don't know if they've done that yet.
No, I think they did. I think wasn't a.
Let me look that up.
Didn't they do Schultz?
Oh, they did do Dalton Schultz. That's right. So they need him. He's a good tight end. He's underrated, I think.
I do too, because he's getting paid the same as Njoku for Cleveland. And I was like, oh, that's a fucking steal.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? Like,
Oh, newsflash! Breaking news. In our league, Jordan Love is now available for trade. Dynasty keeper. It's coming across our message board in our fantasy league.
man,
Jordan Love
Pass.
is available for trade now, man. Bearish on Jordan Love's future stock, man.
I'm gonna short that stock.
Yeah. Oh man, what up, man? Other things going on in the news, by the way. Before we get into some compound stuff, man.
And we're gonna talk about that tonight.
Yeah, we can talk about a little bit of it, man. Because we hit the under on one half of dicks flopping out the pants during the 40s time. The under was the winning bet. It was over under 1/2 dicks.
But we were both hoping for the over.
I was pulling for it, man. That's still my favorite 40 of all time.
You pulling for the dicks? You pulling dicks?
Pulling on it, right? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Bruh. Daddy, no!
But,
Daddy, yes!
man, what's up with your boy in Atlanta, man? I know you got some thoughts on this, dude.
I think starts and
I
ends
think-
with bullshit.
I think we might disagree
Goodell
on
is a
this. I think we
clown.
might disagree on this, man.
Okay.
So go
We
ahead.
disagree.
Go ahead. Tell
Goodell
me.
is a clown.
Well,
I
no.
agree.
Goodell is a fucking clown. I will drink
Yeah.
to that. Cheers.
So we agree.
But in this instance, I don't know that I agree with you on Calvin Ridley and what's going on. So you talk to me and tell me why it's the way you say.
Okay. I think a year suspension is kind of extreme. The guy stepped away from football.
Mm-hmm.
There was no insider trading, no nothing that they can find anything like, oh, he used an injury depth report that not preview to the public. He just it seemed like a casual. I'm bored. I'm not playing football. I'm making $1,500 bet, which is like a $10 bet to us.
Right.
Like it's
If
really
that,
nothing. Yeah. He's like, and it's 3, 5, 8 teams. It's not one specific team, and it's not big money. Are you fucking kidding me? Like that's stupid.
I
agree.
I agree with what you're saying,
Yes.
but I was going to let you keep going though. If you want to say anything else about it.
No, so if that's the rule, yes. And if you bet on your team while you're playing, that is the big no-no.
Oh yeah.
That's the Pete Rose, and I get all that. Yeah. But a whole year when you got NFL players like, oh, I got a DUI or something that I'm taking people's lives at jeopardy or something like this, and you get like a 3-game suspension, maybe a game suspension, something stupid like that, and you got a whole year for betting $1,500, give me a fucking break. Like it's stupid. I would almost go to a 4-game suspension. You can protest that, but that's about as far as I would go. And I would understand the 4-game suspension.
Like Pete Rose, I am bearish on Calvin Ridley's Hall of Fame prospects, man. Bearish, dude. No, it had to be done. First of all, now, I ain't going to say something too controversial, but there's a lot of folks saying Calvin Ridley just didn't want to play for the Falcons last year, man. He just didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that from the get-go.
Well, so then using the mental health as a crutch.
Bruh.
Like, come on. Now, to be clear, I support people like, checking out their mental health and getting, whatever they need to fix all that shit. But I don't know, and I don't know what's in his head and what's not. But there's a lot of people talking about that was just a crutch because he didn't want to play for the Falcons last year. Well, guess what? Now he gets another year. He ain't got to play for the Falcons. Congratulations, man! You get a 2-for-1 special.
He doesn't get paid.
Yeah, you get a 2-for-1 special. That's right. But the reason they had to do this because this is kind of a new thing. I don't know many reports like this. I know back in like the 80s and 90s, they were talking about the owners were all into it, and there was like mafia and all this stuff. But that's like so long ago. But because it sets up a precedent, like, oh, if that betting's okay, well then where is the precedent? Where do you draw the line? You know what I mean? Can you sit out if you're on injured reserve and you're out for the year? Can you and your team sucks? Can you start betting on somebody to fumble that's on your team and y'all split the money? You know what I mean? Or whatever kind of thing, because you still got contact with the team. You still talk to him all the time. You could put, his, like you said, his instance wasn't big money. It wasn't, all this stuff, but you got to squash it now as the commissioner before it turns into what I was just saying, a scenario where somebody's out, the team's at the playoffs, they, start splitting these big bets, making things happen. You got to squash it, man. You got to squash it. So, yeah, he had to be an example made out of his ass. But, as a gambling man, this is a gambling podcast. I feel for him, dude. Like, I love to watch football and bet, man. If I wasn't playing, I'd want to be doing it too.
That's what I was going to say. Hopefully he listened to this podcast and made some money.
I know, right? Because we would have made his ass some money this year, man. If he betting the kind of money he can bet, man. Maybe he had a side account they haven't found yet, man, for his one-proof bets. But yeah, man. So cheers to Calvin Ram
for a year, so maybe we can get him on for an interview.
There you go. If he got some time on his hands, baby, we'll try to get him on. Hey, cheers to Calvin Ridley for those parlays and gambling like that. I salute you. But yeah, they had to do it, man. They had to do it. I get why you don't like it. I don't like it either.
Game,
but
you're taking anecdotal stuff.
Well, I know, but you gotta look. Like people say they hate slippery slope arguments, but like to me, I'm the exact opposite. Slippery slope is what you have to look for, because that's the way things go. They naturally progress in a certain direction, especially if you allow it. As a commissioner in our fantasy league, like I always try to think forward, thinking like, what kind of worms could this rule open up, and things like that. You know what I mean? So this is a new scenario he had to look at, and like you said, the circumstances weren't that egregious, but then you got to come down hard on it because otherwise you leave the door open for something more egregious down the road. So, if what he did only gets a 4-game suspension, well, I can do worse and get a 6-game or an 8-game. You know what I mean? Like, where do you draw the line? Like, nah, just like.
Well, so define the rules. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't know. I don't know the
Not a
actual.
year ban.
No, that's a little above my pay grade,
Yeah.
man. Because
Yeah.
I don't know the actual rule code in the fucking NFL book. But I mean, I think it's as cut and dry as if you on a team.
You just moved a fucking team to Las Vegas. Eventually, it's gonna fucking get them like 2 or 3 guys. I mean, almost every year you're gonna be able to get a guy that bets money. Oh, okay, well, I'll bet money on football.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if half these people got burner accounts and things with their relatives or whoever. Saying,
yeah.
I wouldn't be. There's different ways. I mean, hey, if you want to do it, you could be smarter than that about it, I guess, because some people are probably still doing it. But
well, crypto, you probably don't have to do. Just get some crypto.
I don't know.
And bet with crypto.
That's a different channel, man.
I'm just saying.
100 proof crypto coming soon.
But you should define the rules. But Goodell doesn't want to define the rules because now he's the arbiter. Like he's the rule maker, and he can say what goes. Fuck that guy. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, fuck Goodell. Cheers again.
Yeah.
Fuck Goodell. I fucking can't stand him. But he did what's right in this ruling because now that a year went by where he didn't play and he bet on the team, you have to make him sit out a year where he doesn't bet. You know what I mean? It's just that way, man. I don't like most of everything that Goodell does ever, and my favorite thing about the draft is him getting booed every time he steps to the podium. But he did the right. That's what you had to do. You know what I mean? And I'm sure it wasn't just his decision. There was some consulting done, whatever. But that had to happen, man. That had.
Goodell's a face. He's not that smart.
He I don't think he's smart at all, boy. I think he's
he's the face of the NFL.
I think he's a
That's all he
wimpy
is.
paper bag fucking bitch ass limp wristed fucking
How dare
Fill in
him
the
come
blank,
on
man.
this podcast and do an interview?
Dude, we got to get a split screen Calvin Ridley and Goodell interview. You know what I mean? A little segment. You know?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan style. We'll
yeah.
pass something around, let him hit it, and talk about it, man.
Yeah, in the depth pool or whatever. Zero gravity.
So, man, the combine, dude. You almost hit one of your bets, man.
Speed.
We didn't make a bet. We just picked if somebody would break the 40 record.
Yeah.
And the guy you picked got the second all-time 40, man.
Well, not all time. Second this year, but a 4.26 is like a
that
blink
wasn't
of
your
an
boy
eye.
because somebody got second place all the time.
Oh yeah. Somebody got second place. He had a 4.23.
I stand corrected. All right.
Yeah. So my guy was Woodland, which if you're over 6 foot, it actually hinders you on the 40 because it actually gets you starting a little bit slower. But Tyreek Woodland, man, I'm telling
Unless
you,
you're like DK Metcalf or Hussein Bolt or something, man.
Yeah, he might be a working project, but if somebody could take him in second, third round, that's when I'd pull the trigger on him. 6'4" DB that can run that fast.
Yeah.
That's scary.
He might even give Jalen Ramsey a run for his money one day as top shutdown corner in the league, right, my man?
No.
I agree. No, I don't think he will.
Yeah. Jalen Ramsey's not the top corner in the league.
Oh, my gosh. Get out of here with that trash.
Bruh.
He allowed 160-plus yards in that Super Bowl. And then at the very last play, he fell down. He was about to give up another big play.
Hey, you got a whole season of tape besides that play, man. Just
yes,
saying.
and all season he got 60% passes towards his way completed. That is not a shutdown corner. He's a good tackler, and that's about it.
You disagree with me and Pro Football Focus, man. Me and the boys at PFF. I'll give him a shout out, man.
I'm knowledgeable.
When they're right, they're right. Well, as far as being knowledgeable, you still are up 50 on me, man. I tried to give you the Venmo the other day. I texted you, said, what was the Venmo address? You didn't text me back because, half the time you want me to send it to your wife, which I get it, man. I get it. So you got to let me know which address to send it to, man. I got 50 coming your way. You're still up. We can clear out the season because we made like so many bets last week.
No, like 100 and something, 150 bucks.
We made a bunch of bets last week, dude. Trying to keep
Yeah.
track of it all. I think though, with the Russell Wilson news, are we done? Is that the end of the vault bets for the 2021 season? Was that it?
Yeah.
That was the last one we were waiting on?
Yep.
Dude.
As far as I know. I have to look back in my notes, but I'm not going to do it right now.
No, but I think that's correct. So speaking of that, dude, we lost that bet. You had NFC South. I had NFC East. Neither came true. We owe our pennants, man, as we do on this show, man, especially when we're making bets in the regular season. When we're wrong, when we do our bourbon, scotch, and beer parlays or 100 proof parlays, anything that we call wrong, we make that drink. We chug that drink right here on stream because our mission is to make y'all some motherfucking money, man, and this football stuff, man, and beat these odds makers who got all the money, man. So our pennants for getting the vault bet, that was a bet amongst each other. But we made that, week 10 or something, man? Like week 12? Something like way in the regular season just for like drunk
whatever
and
our
talking
first
shit.
week was, I think that was it.
Something like that, man. Like, so, yeah, dude. Well, we were both wrong.
Cheers.
Time to pay up. Cheers. Whew. I much prefer drinking Buffalo Trace than shooting it.
So I don't know if you want to make another one.
Make another what? Vault bet?
Vault bet or...
Just say the magic words. You say the words vault bet, what's up, man? I perk up, dude. I'm ready.
Give Pete Carroll, is this his last year? I'd say maybe 2 years. So, in 2 years, he will no longer be the coach of Seattle.
Well, you just asked two different questions. You said if this is last year, I say no.
I was kind of thinking out loud as I was.
So I'll take no on the answer.
Well, I'm giving myself 2 years.
Well, I don't like
after next year.
I don't like that one. I will take this is his last year. I will take that he's got another one after this year.
$50.
Lock it away.
All right, lock it away. Pete Carroll will not be the coach
60% of the time
this year.
It works.
Yep. At the beginning of the 2023 season, Pete Carroll will not be coach. All right. We gotta write all these down, man. We make these off-season bets, bro. We're gonna have $2,000 worth of off-season bets before the season starts, man. Oh shit.
Which I agree, but I got some feedback. Last stream was kind of a little dull. Totally agree. And not every podcast can.
We don't want this.
Not every podcast can be A+.
Hey, C's get degrees, baby, and we just when you're trying to talk about the combine that hadn't even happened yet, man. We just we mainly here for the chat, man. Hype in the chat, baby. What's up out there? I see y'all out there in the chat, man. Hype, dude. Thank y'all for joining the podcast live this offseason. I know how the offseason is here. That's how you know we're here for y'all. 100 Proof Football is here. Grueling, grinding through the off season, man, to keep coming with content for y'all, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it through, dude.
Grueling and grinding.
Yeah,
such a punishment.
We're doing the hard work, man. Doing these 12-ounce curls, dude. Yes, sir. So, my biggest story of the combine. I don't know what yours was. I guess maybe you're going with the 40 times. That was big. But. Dude, when you're 300.
Oh, damn it. You took my 41 pounds.
341 pounds, dude.
Yeah.
Out of the University of Georgia, man.
Running that fast.
Ran faster than Patrick Mahomes, dude.
And he looked good doing it.
I mean, is that your type, man? He look good? You think he look good?
Oh, he looked damn good running that 40. It wasn't one of those
had his face on
40s. Yeah. Well, I mean, he looked clean. Like it was legit. I think he actually practiced the 40 for a good bit because he looked like he's done that quite a bit. Some people, I mean, that's what it is. And it's a hindrance.
Yeah, dude. Well,
that come January and February, or late January when they're playing the national championship, like Georgia, where you don't have a whole season to prepare for a 40-yard dash and your fundamentals,
Yeah.
But he dominated the whole thing.
Yeah, I always found that fascinating that all these high level college athletes playing at the peak of their amateur career, as soon as they're over with, they get additional coaching on just like techniques to shave a tenth of your 40 time off. Like, it's great, and they invest in that shit.
Yeah.
But fucking Jordan Davis, man, that was your boy, man.
Jordan Davis, man.
I think we have
love
a
that
vault
guy.
bet about Jordan Davis, do we not?
I don't know, but
let's see. Well, the vault bet is you have the field versus who's it, Neal, right? From Alabama. Yes. I said Neal will go first overall, so you had the field, and when you
I actually like that bet very much.
Yeah,
now.
it sounds great now. Last week before the combine, I like where I was at.
Yeah.
Now, especially when you're 341 pounds and you do that kind of shit, man.
Well,
and there's other people.
I don't think Davis will go first.
Well, who do you think is gonna go first? I'm just saying, like, at the same position, all the news has been around the same guy.
Or whatever his name is that I was saying.
Who?
From Iquano. From NC State.
You think
offensive tackle?
You think that's first? I think Neal goes ahead of him. I'm still not worried about that.
I don't think so. He had a stellar combine. Stellar.
Okay.
I think he was the second or fourth fastest on the 40 for an offensive lineman. But he can do so much more than all the other guys.
That's very specific. The second or fourth fastest.
Yeah. It wasn't the first.
Damn sure wasn't third. I don't.
I'm doing this.
I don't
off
think
of
you
memory,
picked
man.
him specific. I could be wrong. We have to go back and look at the tape. I don't think you picked him to go specifically to go ahead.
That's because you gave me the
I gave you the field. Yeah, I gave you the field.
Yeah.
So that was. I went on a limb there. I said the first pick would be Neal from Alabama, first overall.
But I would have picked him because I hate Hutchinson, and everybody was considering him the number one. We
have a separate vault bet about that, baby.
Oh yeah,
I got Thibodeau before Hutchinson.
Oh man, yeah. You probably got that one.
Well, you're all about the Hutchinson, man. Even though you don't like him, you think
no,
he's
I'm
going
not
high.
About Hutchinson.
Well, you don't like him, but you think
go high.
Yeah,
he's gonna go high.
I got Thibodeau going before he does, though, man. That's another $25 bet, man.
I'm afraid Detroit's gonna take him for being a Michigan boy. Went to Michigan, like home. You sell jerseys. I don't know the Tim Tebow, but Jacksonville didn't pull the trigger on that.
Dude,
it would have made him a bunch of money.
Dude, we're gonna have a hell of a fucking live NFL draft episode, man. All the vault bets we will have made between now and then, the ones we've already made, trying to make our own picks.
One of us might be giving hand jobs on the corner just to pay off the vault.
Can you say? I don't know if he can say that. I don't know. Forgive us, you two. Dude, don't ban us, man. We're not for kids, dude. I don't know the rules, man. We're getting there, dude. But but you're not wrong, man. I'm telling you, we're gonna have thousands of dollars of bets. We're gonna have more bets on this offseason than we did last regular season, just because we're so fucking bored. We just keep fucking betting on shit that's gonna happen before the season starts, man. Or in Pete Carroll's case, 2 years from now.
And that's why we need viewers like you to actually bet us. So we bet other people.
That's it.
Not just.
That's it. Hey, if the chat's ever got suggestions for bets, man, y'all let us know, dude. Y'all let us know. We'll
That's what we should do.
That, man.
Get a chat bet.
Yeah, that
so
would be
the
great.
chat makes the bet, and we have to take opposite sides.
Oh, I like that. I like that scenario. Yeah. By the way, if you're listening out there, we are live on YouTube and Twitch. 100 Proof Football is the name of the channel. 100 Proof Football. We're also on your social medias at Twitter and Instagram at 100 Proof FB, baby. 100 Proof FB on your favorite social medias, and live every podcast on YouTube. Hanging out with the chat. Love to interact with chat and spin that drink wheel, man. Chat makes us drink and get the truth to come out, man. The unadulterated truth, man. Hand jobs on the corner. It's happening.
Happens.
It's like it's like when you lose your fantasy league when you're last place.
Honestly, that's the way I felt when I came in second place this year.
Dude, kicking the nuts, man.
Yeah, I know. He had to bring it up this year.
So let's look ahead to the top 2 free agent quarterbacks left in this league.
Okay.
Let's try to make our predictions on them. I think we've talked about it before, especially with Deshaun Watson being the top talent left at quarterback free agency.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a vault bet on this at all, if he gets traded or not? I think we do.
You're bringing this up during podcast. I have to look all this stuff up.
I think we already have one. If not, we need to make one. I think you
Okay.
said he gets traded, and I think I said nobody takes the risk.
Well, no, there is a bet. You said he would not play ever again in the NFL. I remember that.
Ever again?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I said that now. You got to go to tape for that.
That was early on in the podcast.
Yeah, I thought that year. I was talking about this year he's not playing again.
No,
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're right, man. I don't know. I get to drinking on this thing. I'll be saying some shit.
I know.
But if you want, I will do a $50 vault bet right now that he plays for the Houston Texans next year.
He plays for the Houston Texans.
On that roster, active or inactive, that no team makes the trade for him this offseason. I will make that bet. Washington's desperate. Steelers' choices are getting limited.
I'll make the $50 bet.
All right, so $50 bet. Cheers.
The reason I made that bet, I think Houston would cut him, drop him. He's owed a bunch of money. So he's not going to be a Houston Texan after a month.
No way. They're not going to. That's an interesting point that you raised, but they're not going to just cut him and let somebody else pick him up for free.
Well, yeah, so you trade him. But you're eating up that money.
So they're going to have to trade him for next to nothing.
Yeah. So you might as well should cut him.
I think they're going to hold. I mean, look. They got a little good little quarterback and waiting over there. I like that. I like the way he played this year.
Davis Mills?
I do like the way Mills played.
Yeah.
But Deshaun Watson, man, is arguably a top 5 QB in this league. You can make the point.
He can have a really good year and be the top 2 or 3 or whatever, you know?
So yeah, they're in the toughest spot of all time, dude, that I can remember in recent memory, man. Because if he gets cleared, he literally has no charges, no guilty, not charges, but he literally has not been arrested, no whatever you say on the books, no felony charges, no nothing like that. It's all allegations and stuff like that. It could all get resolved in court. He's not been punished by the league this whole year. He could have played for Texas all year. For Houston, Texas.
Well, nothing can be proven. That's the thing.
So I think they just want the okay to go ahead. They probably think the okay is forthcoming at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they drop him for nothing, man, or trade him for peanuts. I think he's too. Dude, can you imagine the team that gets Deshaun Watson for 2 second rounds or something? Like, just what? Like,
yeah,
no way. No, so I don't think. I think they just hold on. You know, and ride the stock out through the bear market and come. We got lots of market references today. They're gonna ride the wave down.
Because I'm riding the bull, baby. This week I've been riding the bull.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Maybe one day your wife can, but
yeah.
I was fucking with you. But
I'll be in the corner.
But yeah, dude, I think they just gotta
hold it.
A
hand job.
They gotta hold it and watch it tick down and hope it comes back up, man. Hashtag hand job episode, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they should have tried to really pursue last year. And I think they messed up asking for 3 first rounds minimum plus extra. And I think you'd have gotten Philadelphia interested. Carolina was kind of interested, and Miami was interested for sure. But there was no set terms or anything, and they just asked for too much money. So they deserve to get nothing. Like, just like stocks. I mean, hell, if you're going to hold out.
There it is.
Maybe short something. Yeah. I mean, hell, this might be the GameStop. You
Oh,
try to short something and get all this money, easy money off of this guy, and you held on to him. Somebody's like, hey, let's screw these
That's
people.
exactly what it is. Watson Street bets, dude.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna win big.
Street bets.
Watson Street bets, dude. Somebody's gonna win big.
Watson Street bets.
That's it. Somebody's gonna win big. Somebody's gonna lose big, or lose big.
Yep.
And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. That's it. But so all right. Well, that was the first one I was bringing up, and we got a bet on it. Second one I'm bringing up is Jameis Winston. So I know you're not a fan. And
I'm a fan.
For the audiences out there,
I just don't think he's that good.
I'm a homer from Florida State, so I like him more than the average person likes him. Okay, but last year, to be fair, I mean, if a little history on Winston, had all the numbers that put him in elite category, top 4 of all time. His time in Tampa Bay, but the interceptions. I mean, the yards, touchdowns, everything else was top 4 for his, I think, first 5 years of his career, something like that. First 6 years, however long it was, like up there with Manning and everybody else. So, but the interceptions. But last year, dude, 167 yards per game. Excuse me, 59% completion rate, 102.8 passer rating, 14 TDs, 3 INTs. That don't sound like the guy you saw in Tampa Bay all those years, man. And coming off the injury, I think his price will be cheap.
Very cheap.
Coming off the ACL tear, I think that I don't say he has more upside than Watson, because we've seen Watson do crazy stuff and be more responsible with the ball. Granted, DeAndre Hopkins is a beast, so that helps to throw to his ass. But man, more upside with Jameis than Deshaun? No. I agree, no. But in a way,
not even close.
In a different way, there is.
No.
There's not, or let me put it this way. There's not the risk that comes with Deshaun Watson. There's not the risk. Okay, ACL is nothing anymore. ACL is not what it was 15 years ago. Everybody comes back from the ACL now. Just fine.
I agree with you, but he does have that where we've all seen it, even at FSU and stuff. He has that awkward running style.
The drunk ostrich?
Yeah. Where like it's just a little weird, and I think that could mess with the ACL. It's not as fluid and stuff. But that's I mean, I'm not a doctor, but
But you stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
Yeah.
This segment brought to you by. Look, I'm starting to think my boy's gonna end up on my team, man.
I hope so. It would be a good move.
I wanted to happen for one reason beyond that I'm a Steelers fan and a Knowles fan, is that it'd be the only division I think in history that every quarterback's a Heisman winner.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You got Burrow, Mayfield, Jackson, and then Winston.
Yeah.
That's just a crazy little stat to throw out there, man. People love that kind of stuff. I mean, look, the Steelers tried to get him last year, bro. But he wanted to stay in the South, the NFC South, learn from Sean Payton. I think he wanted to play the Bucs. I think he was mad about it.
I think he likes that home cooking. I told you he's a Southern boy.
Oh, yeah, I mean, hey, we both Southern boys, man. We all like that cooking, man. I can't wait. I'm be back in Savannah next week, man. I'm ready to go, man. Back in my hometown, man. Looking forward to it.
You playing St.
Patrick's Day like every time. Any 100 proofers out there, man. Anybody in Savannah, Georgia next week, man. Come on down to Dub's Pub. Come shake hands with your boy. I'll buy you a drink if you come up and say the words 100 proof football.
Yeah, I might go to Dubs. Buy me a drink.
Yeah, come on. Hey, come on, man. Come on, dude. But, yeah, man. Anybody come show me some love, I'll buy a drink if you come up and say 100 proof football to me, man. Or hashtag Watson Street Bets. It's the code word, man. If you say that, then you've opened, it's like a speakeasy. You don't know what happens.
Or Goodell sucks ass.
Yeah. Mainly Watson Street Bets, dude. But no, Jameis Winston is intriguing. Now, a lot of people think the Saints should just keep him. I think that's makes sense. But a team like the Steelers makes perfect sense for him, dude. And I'm not saying that as a homer, a double homer. Or am I? Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Am I a double homer by saying
You're a double homer.
he would be a good fit in the Steelers?
Yeah, I think he's a good fit in the Steelers. I just think your heart's.
Well, I know that. I'm saying, does my logic check out?
Your logic checks out. I like the logic because I don't think he is gonna require as much money as maybe he even deserves.
Right.
You know, like you probably get away with paying top 20, top 25 because he was injured last year. He's kind of getting onto the outer realms. Hey, this is a year to prove yourself.
If you get Winston for like 25 highest paid quarterback, is a steal. I don't care what happens. Yeah. I don't even care what happens. For whatever team gets him. It could be the Redskins. Yeah. I mean, excuse me. The Commanders. Good Lord. Could be the Commanders. But yeah, or the Saints. Who else needs a quarterback right now? Denver got theirs. Seattle needs one, unless you're going with Drew Lock's ass.
I mean, there's a bunch of teams that are kind of
Carolina.
I mean, Giants.
Carolina. I mean, he could just do the NFC South tour.
Which he,
shit. I don't know.
But I mean, he has a pretty decent arm. I would say top 20 arm. Top 15, probably, if you're just looking based on arm talent. But, I mean, coming off didn't he have an injury the year before, too? Like a finger or something?
Yeah, not significant. I mean, you hit a hand on a helmet. I mean, that's different, man. But, I mean, well, all right, check it out then. So, we just lost a vault bet in front of everybody, had to pay the penance. Let's keep it going. Same rules, Jameis Winston, and you pick the division. The only stipulation is it can't be the division he's in. Same rules as Russell Wilson. Where does he go? And how much you putting on it?
I'm not putting anything on it.
Oh, vault bet, man. Come on, we vault betting both these quarterbacks. There's only 2 left, free agents.
I'll bet.
Just do what you the last one you did. What we do on
$50?
$50. Do 50.
All
right, pick a division.
What do
I'll let you think about it for a minute. I'll let you think. I'll put you on the spot. I mean, some divisions
I know, but
have more quarterback openings than others.
Giants.
You think it was with the Giants?
Yeah.
NFC East?
I think he stays, but if I have to pick other than this division,
yeah, because
the Giants.
If we're both wrong, we owe the shot.
Well, if he leaves, you have the favorite. I don't want to take Pittsburgh, but that's where he's best suited.
Well, to be fair, if you're taking the NFC East, you've got 2 teams. You've got Cowboys. You got Giants and Commanders. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You've got Commanders and
I'll take that.
You take NFC East. Yeah. I will take the AFC North.
Yeah.
Lock it away, man.
I would never have thought that.
Me either, dude, before today. I thought we were going after one of the 2 quarterbacks that got signed today.
Well, I take the Giants and Washington against
you got
Steelers.
The odds. You got the numbers game.
I don't think so. I think the Steelers are the favorite if he leaves. I don't think he leaves.
I don't either. I think we're going to that's why stipulation was to eliminate NFC South because I think that's the...
Because I would have taken that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's where he's at. He's not far from home. He's comfortable there. He's going to have to go 2 years consecutive of change to go anywhere else. I think he stays there. But just to have some fun. There we go, man.
Shits and giggles.
In
hand jobs.
Hashtag watching street bets. Massage parlor, baby. Come on.
Daddy, no.
Happy endings.
Daddy, yes.
So, bro, how you feeling, man?
I'm good.
What else on your mind, man? Anything else on your mind, dude?
Other than International Women's Day? No, nothing else is on my mind.
Wait a minute. Is it International Women's Day or is it the day for an international woman?
International Women's Day.
It's International Woman Day. If you're an international woman, it's your day, girl.
I don't know. Amazon woman.
Okay, that's in your browser history. We already know, man. We already know, bro.
know.
Amazon women, boy. Amazon position.
Delete my browser history.
All right, well, give me some final thoughts for this week, man. It's been a good combine. We got some big quarterback news out this week, dude. Talk to me, man. What's your final thoughts for this week? It ain't got to be football related, but it can be. Talk to me.
It has to be football related because that's all I'm thinking about. There's a lot of free agency out there. I think actually last week you said something about Minnesota, and now that Aaron Rodgers is back with Green Bay, I love my bet.
Yeah, your bet looks better, doesn't it? We have a
It
vault
looks
bet about
10
that.
times better.
Yep.
10 times better, and I can rest a little bit easier thinking about that. That's my final thought.
Well, you just want to dick punch me on your final thought. Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate that, dude. Yes, it does look much more ominous for the Minnesota Vikings to go past the divisional round in the playoffs this following year. Divisional round is push. Anything less, you win. That's the first vault bet where we had a push. So thank you for bringing that up.
If I had to say something, I don't assume I dick punch you. I do not assume you have anything down there.
Oh, God. Yeah. Drink up. Drink up, motherfucker.
Welcome to International Women's Day.
That's a different kind of woman. Oh, wait, it's the same one now. I can't keep it straight. Go woke, go broke, man. I don't know, man. Hey, we still taking donations for Adam's computer chair back there, by the way, man. He got a chair. He ain't even using it. His damn computer chair is so bad. This motherfucker's standing up the whole podcast, boy.
I stand.
If that was my chair, I'd stand up too. Shit. Good Lord, man. I don't even want to eat dinner in that chair.
You can't even tell I stand until I move.
Man, yeah. I mean, that looks great. I still feel good about my vault bet, man. The Vikings with a new coach and new offensive philosophy, they're gonna take the NFC North by storm, and they're gonna go past the divisional round to NFC Championship. You heard it here first. Take it to the bank. Remember when it happens? You heard it. What was that? 2 weeks ago, in week 1 of the offseason, not even 0. No, last week was combine.
Last week.
We were talking about new coaching hires a week before that.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So
new coaching hire.
week 1, not 0. Week 1 of the off season, man. You heard it here first. But man, no, I'm just glad. Hey, this Georgia boys moved out to these Rocky Mountains.
Spin the wheel
man.
one time so I can drink.
You want me to spin this wheel?
Yeah.
Let's spin the wheel, man.
That way we don't go.
We got to spin it every
episode
for at least once, dude. Don't tell nobody because everybody's like, "Hey, we ain't got a tip," and they're gonna spin it once. All right. Let's spin the wheel, baby. Here it comes. It's spinning. It's going round. It's slowing down, baby.
Oh, big gulps, huh? All
Big
right.
gulps, baby. Big gulps.
Big gulps.
Problem is, I'm drinking whiskey, so that's a big gulp. That's basically a shot at this point. And my ice done melted down, so it's literally like a shot. So, one of your hosts will man up. You take a little shot of Silver Bullet. I mean, a little swig of Silver Bullet. Cheers, baby.
I'm good.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Man.
We need a clank in the middle of the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Say it one more time.
No. Next time,
Cheers.
baby. Yeah,
Clink.
Clink to my empty glass. Yeah, dude. There you go. But hey, man, yeah, this Georgia boy's ready to get back home, man. I haven't been back to my hometown. Longest I've ever been away is 2 years. Going back for St. Patrick's Day. I mean, just
Beer's gonna have like an afro, like.
I know it's humidity, right? Dude, I'm a Georgia boy from in heart, man, and We're going to St. Patrick's Day, musician by trade. So we'll be at Dub's Pub on the Savannah River. If anybody down south knows, or let me rephrase that. If you're from down south, then you already know that Savannah and St. Patrick's Day are synonymous. One of the biggest parties in the country, man. And I'll be down there playing 6 shows in 3 days. Y'all stop by, show me some love. Come on. If you come up and tell me 100 proof football, I'll buy a drink. If you come up and say a hashtag.
What if they visit all 6 shows?
Watson Street Bets. That's the real hashtag right there. If you come,
you buy a drink for each show
you come. If you come and tell me 100 proof
Watson
football,
Street
I will be
Bets.
there. Watson Street Bets get you all 6 drinks at one time. Yes,
now,
sir.
Now you know Dubs has grown, right? Have you been to Savannah?
What you mean?
Dubs is crazy. They built that whole area of town.
Well, it's right around Dubs. Yeah. It's not Dubs itself, but all the new expansion is right at Dubs.
Yeah, Dubs is.
Dubs will be blowing up, dude. It's like it's gonna
Dubs
be huge.
is gonna be blowing up.
Yes. So I'll see.
Last time I was there, I was amazed.
Dude, well, I'll see you there, man. Come on down.
I'm not going. I'm in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's the place to be, St. Patrick's Day. Boo this man. Boo.
And you have kids.
That's why he wants me to Venmo his wife when he wins bets. Boo this man. Bruh. But, dude, that's it for QB trade and combine wrap-up week. Now, we did some in-depth combine shit. You learned a lot about that, dude. I'm down with that, man. So, if you're listening, man, from the Rocky Mountains of Utah all the way down to the panhandle of Florida where they panhandle on the corner to make up these bets. Y'all.
$1's a dollar.
$1's a dollar, man. This is 100 proof football. May all your parlays come through, and may all the women be satisfied.
And I'll be in the corner taping.